Hey, OC Valley. So check it out. I had a story I wanted to tell you. This is a personal story. You know how we all make lots of phone calls, right? So the other day we were getting ready to go down to the protests over on Bridge Street in Clarkston, and I had somebody that my old MMA trainer, and I was going to ask him to come along to keep an eye on us. And anyway, I call him, and only it wasn't him. He had gotten a new number. So I have both numbers in my phone, and I called his number, the default one, and it was the wrong number. So a guy picks up the phone, and he's like, hey, it's Mike. And I was like, oh, wrong number. I was looking for somebody named Randy. He's like, oh, no, it's Mike. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, well, I only answered it because you have a 208 number. He's like, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm here in Clarkston, Lewiston. He's like, actually, that's why I'm calling. So I was, told him the whole story. And he's like, oh, right on. He's like, I'm actually from Lewiston, too. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, my wife's there right now. And I was like, what? Like, really? And he's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I had to send her there because we had an issue. She got into a car accident and some other things, and we're actually stranded. My truck's broken, and I'm in Laramie, Wyoming. We were making our way back. And I was like, no. Like, how? Think about that. Like, I made a phone call, accidentally called the wrong person. That person happened to, their wife is here in Lewiston. He's stuck in Laramie, okay? He's at a hotel. His wife is here making money, sending it to him to pay for the hotel and take care of him while she's here doing double duty, basically. And his truck's broke. So I asked him, like, what's wrong with your truck? I had called the Napa Auto Parts, NAPA, in Laramie, Wyoming, and actually talked to the store owner and the store manager and asked them, told them what we did and everything like that, and just kind of told them what we did and what we needed. They did drop the price down a little bit for us, price down to like 53 bucks or something for the EGR valve. He put the part in, he called me up, and whammo, guess what? It worked. So truck is fixed. So how's it going, everybody here that's watching this? This is Mike, and I'm Jesse, Walk This Way Media, and we are talking to Mike in Laramie, Wyoming. So kind of tell us what. Pretty good. So everybody knows that we do videos to help people and bring the community together and do call to actions. Currently, right now, Mike is a local, him and his wife. Do you want to kind of explain what you're doing in Laramie?
Well, it's a long story, but I'm going to make it very short. We left Cheyenne, Wyoming roughly 2.5 months ago and didn't have much money. We had enough to get to Lewiston to both of us. But in the meantime, when we got here to Laramie out of Cheyenne, we got into a car wreck. And it ruined our car. And that's how we were making money. We were going to spark on the way back, delivering for Walmart and stuff like that. And so that kind of got put on the kibosh. And we had enough money to get the car fixed enough for her and the dogs, well, 3 of our dogs, to get back to home right there in the valley.
Okay,
and so she made it back safe, and she's with family. And we made the decision for me to stay here because it was safer for her to be there and not here. And
right. So then you had another vehicle, right?
Yeah, we had another vehicle. Like, that's my truck right there.
Yep.
The one that you guys so kindly helped me get diagnosed and fixed, and much appreciated.
Yep.
But anyway, and then that broke down. I had a problem with it, which you helped me with.
So that's why you got stuck there the rest of the time, is because you couldn't figure out your truck.
Yeah. My wife left about, I would say, 4.5 weeks ago now, so I miss her dearly.
Right, and she's been sparking. She's been sparking to pay your motel fee, right?
Yes, because if I were to get a job, I would end up having to stay. I couldn't do that to an employer.
Right. It was kind of like trying to figure out what to do and what's the best situation to do it. So. Yeah,
and then coincidentally, I get a phone call from this individual that was random, and I picked it up, and sure enough, it was somebody that God sent me. I swear.
Yep. I believe it too.
If it wasn't for you guys, I was going to sell every tool, which I would have had to start over when I got back to the valley.
Right.
I would have sold every tool, my trailer, everything, just so I can get home. But
yeah, we don't want that to happen.
We did a little bit of campaigning yesterday, and we've got half the gas money, so we got $175 right now.
Yep.
So we want
That
the
is fantastic.
yeah. So we're gonna ask the Valley for the extra 175. That's kind of
Yeah.
why we're doing this.
Yep. So
Valley, I love you, Valley. Bring me home. I love you guys. I've lived there for 45 years.
this is the call to action that I want to do for everybody.
So
LC Valley, look at me here. Look at me here.
Yeah.
LC Valley, if you could, we need $175 left to bring Mike home, and that's up to you guys. I really, really feel like this can be done pretty fast, pretty efficient. What, Tuesday? Tuesday, you're ready to you're out Tuesday, so that'll give him comfortable time to repack his stuff and get things situated, and then he can come home. So we have until Monday morning, Monday evening, so that way Tuesday he can be on the way. LC Valley, I thank you in advance. Peace.
I thank you, LC Valley, very, very much, and look forward to seeing everybody there again. I miss you guys. I never thought I'd miss the Valley, you know, but it's a special place. I guarantee you.
It is.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Walk This Way because you guys are amazing. You do amazing things for a lot of people.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
All right, thank you.
All right, peace.